got your credit clean, but you still not able to get anywhere from even a $10,000 credit card to anywhere to $50,000 in credit, listen, I'm going to tell you a few things that you might need to clean up. Well, first of all, we want to look at how much history do you actually have on your credit. Now, if you don't have, if we talking personal credit, if you don't have anywhere from 2.5 to 3 years on personal credit, you can forget about it. On the business side, if you don't have 4 years or more, you can forget about it. So your age matters because people want to know how long have you been utilizing your credit, because they not finna give you $50,000 in credit or even a $10,000 credit limit when you haven't even been utilizing credit for long. So that's the first thing we want to tackle. Next thing, we want to use on-time payments. I see too many people that don't have 100% on-time payments that's out here looking to get some type of funding. If your on-time payments don't say 100%, you can forget about it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you had somebody that was looking to borrow money from you and you know that they didn't pay back your cousin, would you even want to give them money? Probably not. So the bank's looking at you as the same way. They want to make sure that you have been paying all of your cards back on time to where they will be willing to give you more money. Now, I understand things happen. Situations occur. Maybe you missed a payment, but you wasn't attempting to. At the end of the day, it don't even matter. What you're going to have to do is get that payment cleaned up. You can do that. It's a lot of ways to actually clean up these missed payments that you might just not be aware of. Hey, information change situations. So if you got late payments, you got to get that clean. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is hard inquiries. If you got way too many hard inquiries on your credit profile, you're more than likely going to get denied. And when I say too many, I mean anywhere from more than 3 hard inquiries. Sometimes you could get away with 4. But anything outside of that, you're probably going to get denied. And that's simply because it looked like you've been asking too many people for money. If you ask me, and then you ask my cousin, then you ask my neighbor, then you ask my other neighbor, then you ask the person down the street, you're asking all these people for money, eventually we're going to tell you no. It just is what it is. So you want to get that cleaned up on your credit profile. Now, the next thing, you need at least a 680 or more as far as a credit score to actually even think about getting funded. Now, not only does your score, honestly, your score don't matter that much, but that's the ballpark that you want to stay at. You need somewhere between 2 to 3 actual personal credit cards that got minimum $5,000 to $10,000 as far as credit limits before you can go out here and get some big funding. When I talk big funding, I mean anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 to $250,000 in credit cards. Of course,